Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon, and I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Taurus, now onto your June 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Taurus, is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is a card that symbolizes being trapped in an emotional prison or being trapped or bound in some kind of situation or circumstance. There could be unknown factors going on. You may not have the whole story or know or understand the whole picture. I do feel that there are some things going on behind the scenes that you maybe don't know about, or you are aware of, but you don't know what those things are. I feel in some ways you're trying to stop speculating because the speculation is driving you crazy. Some of you could feel like you are barred from doing something that you want to do and that you're getting blocked at every turn. This could be happening for you at your job, but it could also be happening for you if there's something, could be your own business, but if there's something that you want to do, like build an addition on your home or make your house, turn your house into a rental property, or get your house or get your property zoned for something like having a business in the front and you live in the back or you live upstairs. Like, you could feel like there's something you're trying to do. It could even be legally in some other regard, and you feel like laws, rules, regulations, and things like that, mandates, are blocking you from doing what you want to do. Sorry, the incense is like blowing at me and it's going to make me sneeze. Some of you could feel like there's information that somebody has that they don't want you to know. You could feel like you are being excluded from something. And I feel for many of you, the thing you're getting excluded from feels more to me like information and knowledge. It could be being excluded from some kind of party or gathering or something like that, but I feel more like if you have the feeling of I'm being excluded, if that feeling is prevailing for you, it's like I feel it's knowledge or information that you're getting excluded from knowing. That's the feeling of the energy. You could also be a Taurus that's feeling like you're blocked from receiving something you're supposed to receive, like a tax refund, an insurance payout, a raise, a promotion, child support, anything. You could be feeling like you're getting blocked from receiving something that you are entitled to or supposed to be receiving. So the card you have next in your reading, Taurus, is the Ten of Rods. And this is a card that symbolizes moving on to new and better horizons. But you have 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. These 10 rods of burden could be knowledge and experience you've gained that are actually going to help you as you move on to new and better horizons. Sometimes this card could be symbolic of you feeling like overburdened right now. You could feel like you have a lot of burdens and responsibilities in June. You may feel like you're getting put under some kind of manipulation tactics that somebody could be imposing on you. This could be happening at your job. It could be coming from a significant other or a family member, because I get like you feeling like people are imposing their will on you, or trying to manipulate you in some way. Some of you Tauruses may be going out of your way to seek some kind of advice or help, because you could be feeling pressured, manipulated, overburdened by something. And so you could be seeking, you could feel emotionally burdened. This could also be burdened by other people's problems and emotions. It could be burdened by work or things going on in the world. And you may want to seek advice. It could be from a therapist, a counselor, but it could also be a spiritual advisor, a psychic, an astrologer. It could also be seeking advice from a lawyer, an accountant, a bookkeeper, or a financial advisor. Some of you could feel like you have to take on more work and responsibilities than what you're used to. Maybe somebody has a leave of absence at work. Maybe they're on maternity leave or sick leave, or they're on vacation, or, you know, the company's just changing things, and they could be starting to put more responsibilities and burdens on you. This could also be happening if you own your own business and you have more work to do, more clients, more customers, dealing with accountants, bookkeepers, taxes, other things involving your business. So somehow you could really feel like you're having more work to do than normal. And some of you, if it's happening at a job or at your business, you could be stopping and taking a pause in your mind and thinking, do I want to keep doing this anymore? If something's becoming too oppressive and too burdensome to you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, you may be asking yourself if you want to keep doing it. Some of you are spending a lot of time outside in nature, and you could be doing some backbreaking work. You could be cutting down limbs of trees, cutting weeds, weed whacking, grass cutting, garden planting, tree trimming, as I said, or trimming bushes and shrubs, planting stuff. So laying pavers, anything like that, pouring concrete for some reason, you know. So some of you are actually feeling overburdened by physical work you have to do in your environment for your home. So the third card in your reading, Taurus, is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is a card that symbolizes a block, a stop, or a stalemate. There's emotions tied up here in whatever's going on. You could be being protective of yourself. And, you know, look, you had a card about being trapped and blocked things came up in your Eight of Swords card. This card could be symbolic of a block, a stop, or a stalemate. But it could be, you could be protecting yourself. You could feel like you're being victimized in some way. Some of you could feel like you're being put in a timeout. You could be suspended at work or suspended from school, or something you're trying to do could be suspended. Like maybe you're trying to take a class, but the class isn't offered. Maybe you're trying to make some kind of headway at something with your career or your job, but something you need is on hiatus or being suspended right now. If you had anything that went wrong with a computer, technology, you may find that until you get a new, maybe you need a new phone, or maybe you need a new computer or something, that you have to go back and do things old school, like through books or going to the library and using a computer there, or to a coffee shop that has available computers. I don't know what, but some of you may, something that is in a more modern sense, mainly technology, but it could be something else that is blocked or not working. It may cause you to have to do things in an old school manner. There could be something that you feel like you can't be involved in anymore, and you want to take a break from it and or not be part of it anymore. This could be a relationship. If you're having an affair with somebody that's married, or you're both married or coupled already, you may feel like you can't be part of that affair or situation anymore. It could be something else. It could be something else going on in your life that maybe you feel isn't healthy for you. It could be something medical, something you're eating, some kind of diet. It could also be if you're involved with anybody that is doing things nefarious or shifty or shady, you may feel like, I can't be part of this anymore. So there's some of you Tauruses are looking at something going on in your life that you feel is unhealthy. It's not good for you. You can't sustain it. You're going to say, I can't do it anymore. And listen to the things I said, because just because I say things doesn't mean I'm guessing. These are things my guides are saying to me. So some of these messages may really apply to you specifically that I brought up here. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So card number 4 in your reading, Taurus, for June is the 4 of Pentacles. And this is the miser card. This is holding on protectively to things of value. Could be money, could be other things of value. This could also indicate financial success coming to you in the future, possibly when the 4 of Pentacles comes up. Some of you Tauruses are getting indoctrinated into some kind of new training method at your job, or in something to do with stocks, bonds, or finances. Some of you are learning the new rules of the game. That's the way my guides are telling me. So if your job is requiring you to do things in a new or different way, involving accounts payable, accounts receivable, this could also be your money, like how you have to deal with your own money and finances. There could be things shifting and changing with banks, stocks, financial situations and institutions, and you are now having to learn the new rules of the game. Some of you are going to be seeking advice and counsel about your money, your investments, your finances. Some of you may be thinking of like refinancing your home, your mortgage. Some of you, because I hear the word refinancing for some of you. Some of you Tauruses are going to be completing a project that could require you spending quite a bit of money. And that could be, maybe you're building something and you need to spend the money on the building materials or to pay the person that's going to build something. But some of you could be working on or completing something that requires you to spend money here, even though it's holding on protectively to it. This is what my guides are saying. You may find that you have more expenses, but I feel like it's pertaining to something you want to build. Maybe even it's like building a business or a website, or, you know, everything costs money. You know, even making a website isn't free. You know, you got to get the domain name, and, you know, there's costs to everything you do. So some of you may have to spend some money on materials or goods or products or services that you require to pay for to complete something you're working on. I feel that some of you Tauruses are going to be lucky in money if you get grounded in some really solid and good investment. It could turn over some good money. You could make some good income from that. So keep your eyes and ears open, Tauruses, for good money investments now, because I feel like if you get in on them in the future, maybe not too far out in the future, but in the future, you're going to have financial gains. So the last card of your tarot reading here for the month of June 2023, you have the Hermit. And the Hermit is spiritual guidance. Your spirit guides are lighting the way. They're showing you the path to go. They're watching you, guiding you, maybe even protecting you. You could be the Hermit, where you take a step back and get a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you will still be guided by your spirit guides nonetheless. In some ways, Taurus, I feel like you're having a little bit of a difficult time with your reality, and some things are starting to catch up with you. And so this could be like spiritually, it could be relationship-wise, it could be business-wise. I don't know what way, but my guides are saying you could have some things starting to catch up with you now in the month of June. And some area of your life where you've been ambivalent could now start catching up with you there. So if you've been like ambivalent about religion, or ambivalent about spirituality, or ambivalent about your job, or about your health, or about a relationship you're in, or your family, wherever you've been like, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm ambivalent. I don't care. I could go either way. It could catch up with you now in June, where you may feel like, woo, I should have paid more attention to that. I should have given more, not been so like laissez-faire about the whole thing. Could be about your finances. I get that some of you may feel like you need to be extra stringent about protecting your assets now. I feel like some of you are going to get some very important and valuable, pertinent information that you may not want to be too sharing with others, because you may feel like you have to take precautions and be careful and look after yourself. So you could have some valuable insights and information could come to you in June, like I said, that you may not be wanting to share and broadcast with everybody that you know. I'm not really sure why you don't want to, but it seems like it's highly important for you to not do that. Some of you may be concerned about the future health and welfare of your children or yourself or all of you. So you may be very close to keeping your cards close to your vest about certain pertinent information because it somehow could jeopardize or cause some kind of issues for the health and well-being of yourself or your children. You have to think about that one. That was a tricky message to get and to relay and maybe to receive on your end of it. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Taurus is to work with, use, and wear for the month of June 2023 is rose quartz. And believe it or not, rose quartz doesn't come up that much, but you've got it here. And rose quartz gives loving vibes. It purifies and opens the heart to promote love, self-love, and friendship. Rose quartz brings deep inner healing and peace. It's a calming stone and it brings comfort in times of grief. Rose quartz dispels negativity and protects against environmental pollution. It's a stone that's going to be very uplifting to you. You may even feel like I'm on top of the world when I'm wearing my rose quartz or sleeping with it under your pillow or carrying it. And it's going to help you be very dutiful in the areas of love. So wherever you have to project love, whether it's to your spouse, your significant other, your kids, strangers that you have empathy for, it's going to help you promote love, being more kind and loving. It's also going to help purify your heart and open up your mind and your emotions to more possibilities of love. So if you're a Taurus that has been closed off in the area of love, whether it's to family, friends, or potential love partners or a love partner, this is going to help activate your loving nature and your loving vibes. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, I post my most recently recorded videos links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And I also post these video links on my website at the luckymermaid.com videos page. And there, if you go there, you can scroll down and see all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for. So I'm going to name some of the video series here for you so you can get an idea of what is going on, or you can just scroll down and see what they are. But first, I did my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. The first half of the reading will be for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign. And I pulled a Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle card at the end that covers both of singles and couples. I recommend you watch the entire video because there will be some crossovers that apply for the singles in the couple side and couples for the single side. So the next video series I recently recorded is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 5th, 2023, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. You're being affected by that eclipse for the next 6 months. It's happened on May 5th. I highly recommend, if you watch that video series, to watch both your rising sign and your sun sign, if you know it and if you can do so. The next most recently recorded video series I did is the other eclipse videos, which is eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023 Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading. Again, I did the same format for both of those eclipse videos, and I highly recommend watching both your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do it, and if you know what your rising sign is. And a good way to judge which sign to get, if you only want to get one, then go by the videos that resonate with you here on YouTube as a guide as to what to pick in those videos on Vimeo. Also, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings are available. They were published in the month of April, and those predictions go out for 12 to 18 months. So if you want to see what's going on with your career and finances over the next 12 to 18 months, I highly recommend you check that out. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are available on Vimeo, as well as my Saturn in Pisces Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. They started in March. Those predictions started in March of 2023, and they go out about 2.5 to 3 years because Saturn is in Pisces for quite some time. Also, don't forget my big love readings for singles and couples that for the beginning of the year to cover the entire year. I just did an update now, but you may want to check out the one that I did for the entire year. That video is also the same. The first half of the reading is the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is the coupled people of your sign. There's other video series links down below. I'm not going to name them all, but you can check them out. And many people do find these video series very accurate for them and helpful. So if you haven't gotten any of my Vimeo videos yet, I do hope you'll check them out. And oh my gosh, don't forget the Psychic Crystal readings for June of 2023, where I stop the readings here on YouTube. When they're done, I go directly on to the crystal readings and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the whatever month we're in, and these will be for June. And I try to cover all areas of life in those readings: your work, your business, your money, your love, your family, your health, your blessings, how the energy is going to feel to you, what to beware of, to be cautious of, what you need to know, what complications could arise, and what helpful energy could come in for you. So I'm covering everything I can think of in these crystal readings, and I do hope you'll check them out. Many people do find that they are helpful. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I also post these messages and predictions on my community page on YouTube. And they're like 5 paragraphs long of predictions and messages. And many people find that either part of the messages and predictions resonate or it completely resonates. So you may want to check them out. They are in writing. And since I post these periodically throughout the month, you can always go back and read and see if the things have come up for you, because you know timing is always different for all of you in readings. If you would like to make a donation to my channel, there's a donation link down below. It does help my channel out. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much to those of you who have been generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it. And you know, when you like this video, if you like it, please like it. And it helps my channel grow and get to the top of YouTube so I can reach more people. So I do appreciate it if you could do that. And share this video with others if you believe it was worth sharing. So, you know, there might be some people you know that you could help that could get a benefit from these psychic predictions and messages. So I do hope you'll share it with others. And by the way, if you do follow me on social media, I just want to let you know I don't ever contact anybody to see if they want to be my friend or if they want a private reading, unless you have already written to me and gotten on my old cancellations list, which is now closed, which still has a lot of people on it, or if you are on my my wait list is I don't add people to it anymore, but I still add people to my cancellations list. If anybody contacts you, it could look exactly like me. They copy my images and they copy things that I write, and they can totally look like it's me contacting you. It's not. I only contact people on the wait list and cancellations list. If you want to learn more about that, please go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the scheduling page, and you can read all about that and how to get on my cancellations list if you would like to be on it. But please know I only have availability to do a few readings a month, because all the videos recordings I do for YouTube and Vimeo, I also do Reiki for people. That all takes a lot of time. So it's not like I can do endless readings privately. So you may be on the wait list or cancellations list a very long time, just so you know that. But I do appreciate you guys out there being interested in my readings and following me. It means a lot to me. It helps me a lot. And I hope that you have absolutely tremendous and terrific energy that comes to you this month of June. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.